Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. On today's episode, I got to talk about, with the absence of DeMar DeRozan, the young guys, Patrick Williams and Sumo, they were not ready for the moment. That's sad, y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all got to hear this music first.
Cognac. Gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm holding it down on another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. If you like what you're listening to, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, y'all. So I just literally talked about this yesterday morning about how the Chicago Bulls need to string together some wins since the schedule is getting a little lighter. You know what I'm saying? Washington, Detroit, Indiana, the Magic, the Hornets, etc., coming up. But somehow, some way, with DeMar DeRozan sitting, the Chicago Bulls found themselves in a losing situation to take a loss against the Washington Wizards in the game to where they didn't have Bradley Beal, a Kristaps Porzingis, or the reserve guy, and you Gafford. And they end up losing 100-97 on a go-ahead three from Kyle Kuzma. And I'm going to just say that the Chicago Bulls deserve what the hell they got yesterday. They came out into this game with low energy. I believe the game was like 6-0, 8-0, or something like that before they started getting points up and stuff. You know what I mean? So the energy wasn't there. Zach LaVine was trying to get his guys involved, but the guys seemed like they didn't want to follow his lead. And that was truly unacceptable. Billy Donovan, I don't know if he thought he was going up against a D2 team yesterday, but he didn't want to coach yesterday. But I gotta single-handedly point out Patrick Williams and Ayo Dosunmu in this situation. There's no DeMar DeRozan, so we know how many shots DeMar DeRozan gets per game. Quite a few, if we keeping it a buck. And these two guys come out. Patrick Williams, you come out and get the same 8 shots that you get damn near every game as if DeMar DeRozan was out there. You let Caruso get 11 shots, which is, 11 shots. And I feel like this was Patrick Williams' opportunity to showcase what he's capable of in a more involving role, is what I would say. He did the same shit he do as if DeMar DeRozan was there. Was he there in spirit? Because my man was still not shooting. 3 for 8, 0 for 2 for 3. Did too much of nothing. You gave us 6 measly ass points, my guy. I can't say, like, it's probably shameful to say, but the big. How? Against the Washington Wizards in the middle of the season? I know it sounds ridiculous. It even sounds ridiculous mouth. But it's ridiculous to see you come out here, be passive as shit, constantly pass up open threes, and give us 6 points, bro. Unacceptable from Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu. Love Ayo Dosunmu. Played 29 minutes last night, 4 for 6 from the field, 0 for 1 for 3-point. Gave you 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. But I can get Ayo Dosunmu passed up another 3-pointer right now. Ayo Dosunmu just passed up another 3-pointer right now. He passed up so many open shots, it was ridiculous. He went to the basket, didn't seem like he knew what the hell he wanted to do. And I know the loss is not just on Patrick Williams and Ayo Dosunmu, but come on, guys. This is y'all moment to at least show Bulls fans what it'll be like if there's no DeMar. And after that, DeMar ain't going nowhere. After that, DeMar ain't going nowhere. So a lot of people, including myself, it ain't happening. Patrick Williams ain't it right now. I'm not ready to give up on the kid, but as of right now, January 12th, early as hell in the morning, my guy, he ain't ready to be the number 2 or even the number 3. Alex Caruso was more active than him, at least offensively. Alex Caruso is a slasher and a cutter and a defensive player. You know, who can get you points here and there. But if your offense is dependent on Alex Caruso giving you 15 to 20 points, you're losing. You're tweaking. He gave you 6 points last night. It's pretty much, you shouldn't ask no more of him after that. Come on now. 11 shots. It was just unacceptable because the Chicago Bulls, after Zach LaVine gave you 12 points in the first quarter, 19 points overall, the Bulls came out in the third quarter and let these guys beat them 41-21. That's an effort thing again. And that's not just on the young guys. That's on everybody that was out there. Then Billy Donovan, what the hell are you doing? Once the league got to 10, you should have been calling timeout and trying to get some energy in there. I know the guy might not be fully ready to play. I'm talking about Dalen Terry here. I know that he might still have to go through some growing pains. I do understand that. But if you need an energy, why the fuck wouldn't you not put an energy guy in the game? Which will be Dalen Terry. You're missing Javonte Green, you're missing DeMar DeRozan, and your team is not playing up to par. You're going to keep trotting out the same trash? That's ridiculous. Dragic didn't play well. Drummond, the man had 4 fouls in 2 or 3 minutes. It was something crazy like that. How? In case, in my mind, if I'm the coach, I said, damn, I need more size, more length, more activity, more energy, more something. I know my young guy is not fully compared, but right now, in this moment, where we need a spark, let me put my young rookie out there and see what he can do. Billy ain't do shit. Billy Donovan didn't do nothing. Then y'all let Denny Avadia, I can't look. I'm sorry. Correct me in the comments, for real. He got 20 rebounds by himself. 20 rebounds by himself against the Chicago Bulls. That's ridiculous, bro. That is ridiculous. And a lot of people, they're going to put this on Zach. I told y'all Zach couldn't close. I told y'all Zach wasn't this. You just wasn't saying Zach couldn't close when he just closed out the last 2 fucking games. So don't come to me with the Zach can't close shit. He can close. Did his dumbass do something stupid? Absolutely. In the last few minutes of the game, he threw a wild one-handed pass across the court out of bounds. Completely stupid. No argument there. Another thing that he did stupid. You know you down 3. Even if it is even if they are trying to take a foul, why wouldn't you attempt a 3 to attempt to make the shot? And if you make the shot, you hit an and 1 for a 4-point play. That's where a lot of people question Zach LaVine's IQ, and I can't really argue that all the time. Because in that situation, Zach LaVine should have definitely attempted the 3 instead of assuming that they were going to blow the whistle and driving into a long mid-range like an idiot. That was stupid. It didn't make sense. Overall, bad performance. Billy Donovan, you seen your team struggling already in the second half to score points. They 4 or 5 bad possessions back to back to back. It's about a minute left. They cross half court. You don't call timeout until the scramble is on. And the ball go from like 3 or 4, 5 people. That's when you call timeout. With like 30-something seconds left. That was stupid. That was stupid. Completely stupid. Just horrible from the coaching staff all the way down. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Patrick Williams and Ayo Dosunmu, in my opinion, they let me down. They let us down, bro. We were hyped for them. We were hyped for them. Hey, y'all gonna get an opportunity to have more opportunities in the offense. I mean, you could. I feel like you could put a little blame on Billy Donovan too for not incorporating them and running more plays for, Patrick Williams, or being more demanding of these players, bro. Demand something from them, and if they don't live up to the shit, grow some nuts and bench their ass or pull them. I'd rather see a Dalen Terry fuck up than what the hell they showed me last night. These two guys. I'd rather see Dalen Terry come out there with all his energy in the world that's just contained in the bottle than to watch Patrick Williams constantly pump, fake, and pass shots that's open. Constantly pump, fake, and pass open shots. I'd rather see that. Because at least I know I'm going to get some energy. I'm going to get some defense. He's going to be talking. He's going to be active. These guys didn't want to be there. At least that's what it seemed like to me. So, y'all just let me know how y'all feeling in the comment box, because Chicago Bulls, once again, get out-rebounded. Again, that's an effort stat, and then a lot of people say, well, why Patrick Williams can't do that? Well, if you're looking at the game, Patrick Williams is not in the paint a lot. Just really like to have one player in the paint. And I saw something that I think was pretty interesting. Why don't the Bulls alternate possessions, or have a few sets to where P. Will is initiating offense from the post? Yeah, but tell that to Bozo. Say all the right things in the press conference, but on the court, you questioning a lot of this stuff. It just don't make sense, bro. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's getting ugly. That's all I'm gonna say. It's getting ugly. But of course, before we get up out of here, got to get a special shout out to my people at USI. They still look trying to fill some positions in their warehouse, CNC milling, late operations, and setup. If you're looking for competitive pay, 401k sharing in a nice facility, send your email to our people at dome@unitedstandard.com. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to leave us a text message or a voicemail, hit us up on that number at 773-242-9219. This is another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. I'm going to definitely the next one.
Cognac. Gang.